down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flagrant foul, your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless, say it now. You slacking in goaltending, my actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage, I'm back on the road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come
I gotta
from.
hold a city down anyhow. They gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 thou. I could conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges I embarrass them. They a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work. He ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing the championship.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious. I got more than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flagrant foul. Your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless. Say it now. You slacking in goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage. I'm back on the road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come
Gotta
from.
hold a city down anyhow. They gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 thou. I could conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges I embarrass them. They a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work. He ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing the championship.
gotta hold down the city.
I gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
I gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
I gotta let you know where I come
Hold
from.
on my laps in the gym. This way.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
A very big Game 5 is upon us here in round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Joining me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Oklahoma City Thunder in their house, Chesapeake Energy Arena. Looking at the Thunder, an impressive performance for them in Game 4, winning on the road. Now back on their home court, they're looking to take advantage. Been a hard-fought series to this point, but you know, with Game 5 on their home floor, they've got to take control. Shaq, let's get you to weigh in first.
If they lose tonight, they're facing the elimination on road in Game 6. Now, as the series progresses, Ernie, the margin for error has got to be smaller and smaller.
Welcome to a jam-packed arena here in Oklahoma City. Again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. It's all tied, and we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first-round Western Conference matchup. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Taking a look at Dion Waiters comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Jackson in for Andre Robertson. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Chris Kamen's checked in for Plumlee. Alexander comes in for Ed Davis. Thomas checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Alan Cram. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, they've got Thomas, Damian Lillard out there with Jared Bayless. Then there's Chris Kaman. And it's Alexander in at the 4 slot. And the Thunder with the possession here. They lead by 7. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
And Bayless with the basket, the assist by Thomas. Bayless has got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Outside Jackson. Back to Waiters. To the paint. Soft touch off the glass. Adams has got his first 2 points.
That's really the area where they like all of their shots to come from.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Terry Stotts.
I asked him what he said to his guys in the locker room, and he said, I told them the only way we can lose is if we beat ourselves. There's no way that if we play our game, there will be any other result. Certainly a lot of confidence in that pep talk, gentlemen.
Thank you, Doris. Pass to Alexander. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Johnson, he's checked in for Durant, and it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Payne dishes to Johnson. Got a piece of it down low. Johnson the screen. Chris Kaman pulls it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
The shot's good from Bayless.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
Jackson against Lillard. Kaman, a screen on Jackson. From deep. Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow, and he gives us some insight into that philosophy.
I think it's another level I can go to, you know.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems... Portland. Chris Kaman's checked in for Plumlee. Alexander comes in for Ed Davis. Thomas checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Jared Bayless. Jackson in at shooting guard. Steven Adams is out there with Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Waiters in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Lillard attacking. The teardrop falls in.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Right side Jackson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Came in a screen. Grab the pass to Lillard. Pass to Alexander. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. And he gets the bucket.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Oklahoma City leading by 14. Westbrook kicks to Waiters. 1:05 left now here in the second. It's Jackson with the drive. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Westbrook.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Lillard dishes to Kaman. It's stolen by Adams. Outside Jackson. And he jams it with authority.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Crabbe kicks to Kaman. Rebounded by Jackson.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Two on the clock. And it's good on the layup. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Thunder lead by 18. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, you obviously found your rhythm offensively. Tell us how you...
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Chris Kaman is checked in for Plumlee. Alexander comes in for Davis. Lance Thomas, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Crabbe. On the floor for Portland, Alexander is out there with Chris Kaman. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Thomas in at the 3, the small forward. Lillard against Jackson. Lillard attacking. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Thomas passes to Lillard. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
The drive by Jackson to the right side. Here's Payne. Offline with his three. Trailblazers trail by 17. Lillard dishes to Kaman. Here's Alexander. He's guarded by Johnson. Alexander, no luck. Oklahoma City has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Jackson. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Portland's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Alexander passes to Thomas. The feed to Bayless. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Just 5 on the clock. Lillard again missing. Now here's Waiters. He's tightly guarded. Unloads from 13. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Thunder up 19. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And we're back to the action here in this round. Jackson, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Trailblazers trail by 20. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Andre Robertson out there with Jackson. And it's Cantor in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Bayless. He has 14 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the Thunder with the possession here. Outside Jackson. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. And Aminu kicks to Bayless. Offline with his 3.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Durant, that's good.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Bayless. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Bayless has got 20.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
They swipe it. Here's Crabb, defended by Ibaka. That drops. 8 points for Mason Plumlee.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Jackson dishes to Ibaka. Back to Jackson. Rob. Here is Bayless, defended by Durant. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points. The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Jackson drives in. Durant against Davis. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Lillard's checked in for Jared Bayless. And that one falls for Jackson.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Well, just take a look at what Lillard's done tonight. He's got 14 points. He's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
First free throw is good. And the Thunder making a switch here. Adams checked in. The free throw is good from Lillard. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Roberson kicks to Adams. He dishes it to Durant. Feeds to Jackson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Trailblazers trail by 17. Plumlee with the screen. Kicks it to Aminu. Lillard with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. Well, Thunder have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Durant on the mark with the 15-footer. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
.158 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard to the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Ibaka slams it in. And the Thunder lead by 21.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Davis with a screen on Jackson. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Davis kicks to Plumlee. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6. But a huge win tonight for the Thunder.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3, it paid off for him in the end.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Kevin Durant. And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.